What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Man, we got a lot to talk about today on the Hot Five debut show. It is here. This is Channel Live News 24's newest show. It's called the Hot Five. And you know what? Normally we talk about sports, we talk about pop culture, we talk about politics, we talk about it all. But we're not even going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about a cartoon. I just got to ask you guys a question. Did South Park just put Trump in bed spooning with the devil? Did they just have Jesus teaching the sixth grade? Oh my God. Did they have Trump just suing everybody just 5 billion, this billion, this billion? Wow. And didn't they confirm that he's on the Epstein list? Let's get into it. So, first thing we got to talk about, they got Trump in bed with the devil. And the devil's like, I don't even feel like it. I'm not in the mood. Somebody just talked about I had a big butt on Instagram. I mean, it was crazy. And Trump was like, like he was doing anything and everything to get back to that room to strip butt naked and get in the bed talking, come on. She's like, I can't even see it. It was just crazy. I mean, that man called so many small dick jokes. It's ridiculous. I mean, oh my God. Boy, I ain't never, that's public. This is spiritual warfare. Let's just be honest. I mean, they coming at him and they going at him. Then let's get into Jesus. Man, Jesus is in the schools. He's teaching because, as you know, the new thing is Trump was bringing religion back into schools, but not just religion, Christianity. So basically, they showed in this episode, they showed a artistic depiction of Jesus showing up and how PC principle, that was my dude. He's like, let's ride, he's like, motherfuckers, get up for Jesus. That was so crazy. I was like, heck yeah. Now, this is the part that was crazy was Jesus is like, I am the way and the light. And I mean, as he is. If you're a Christian, much salute. If you something else, hey, that's cool. I don't understand. I was raised Catholic. So, then I became a Christian, when I started going to church as an adult. So, I'm pretty much non-denominational, but I know Jesus is the way. Straight up. So basically, this is my thought. So literally, you know, Jesus is getting picked on too in school. He tried to sit next to Stan in the lunchroom, and Stan said our table's full. I'm like, and then they brought him into they brought Stan into the dean principal's office with Jesus. Like, so I heard you picking on Jesus. It's like it's crazy. And also, hold it, did you guys now this is the part that you gotta peep. Did you guys peep who Stan's dad was freaking out talking to because Jesus was in the school? He was like he was on the phone and the phone was talking to him. He was talking to Chat GPT. It was crazy. And she was rooting him on and giving him everything like that. And his wife was on the other side of the bed as he went to sleep. Like, he didn't even talk to me about this. He went to Chat GPT. So many people are doing that these days. It's like, man, people are in relationships with their phones. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Nobody talks to each other no more. We talk to our phone. We don't even have to be on the phone no more to be entertained by our phone. It's crazy. It's crazy. So then here's the next one. Yo, why was South Park throwing shots at Paramount after Paramount just gave them 1.5 billion for 50 episodes? There was like, I saw it on the Morning Joe. South Park owners actually said, "Don't threaten us with a good time," because they know that Paramount, just paid $16 million to Trump because of 60 Minutes getting sued. Everybody was scared of him. Everybody was shook, like, whoa, whoa. And that's how they called it the Sermon on the Mount. Because when they called it on the Sermon on the Mount, it was Jesus. He code switched. He was like, he was whispering. He's like, eat the bread, just eat the bread. Now look. He like, he like, man, he said, I ain't want to come back to the school. He said, but there's some contracts that even I can't break. Now, and that was amazing. There's some contracts that even I can't break. And that's just the truth. He died for us. You know what I'm saying? That was a contract. He signed, he died for our sins. That was a contract. He can't break it. So just put it like that. Now let's look at this next one. The next one was, why is Car Carmichael why is Carmichael trying to kill him and his buddy in an electric car? He thinking it's gonna have emissions and the carbon monoxide is gonna take over. They got the garage closed. They sitting there. He's like, man, that's just us fighting it. We just fighting to stay alive. It's an electric car. What an idiot. But he's a kid still. Still to this day, he's a kid. So then the last thing I want to touch on. mm, the last thing I wanted to touch on. Wow, I'm drawing a blank. This is the fifth one. It was oh, the digitized fat Donald Trump crawling through the desert. And when he passed out, a penis puppet, a tiny penis puppet, said, "This is Trump, and I endorse this message." Why the hell did he have to strip butt naked in the desert? But it is what it is. They figured out a way to get at him, and they got at him like something terrible. And Trump is now trying to sue them, and they said, "Don't threaten us with a good time," because they know, plain and simple, whether you watched this and you were appalled, whether you watched this and you rooted, whether you watched this and was like wide awake, like this is amazing. It was an expose. And the thing is, here's the biggest thing. You watched it. You watched it. There's nothing streaming higher right now. There's nothing trending more faster right now. It's in the flow state. They are killing their contract just off of the first episode. So yeah, they doing numbers, and they did a great job. So look, if you like these what WTF moments that we talk and expose, then you really gonna love this season, the first official season of the Hot Five. Now here's the thing: the Hot Five comes to you Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sometimes we might have a pop up on a Saturday, you know, but it's ran just like a barbershop because we got to talk that real talk. This is for real ones, not YNs. And definitely this is for the thinkers and the doers. This is for the culture. This is for you. This is for the few. And with that, I'm signing off.